Hi guys, so I'm gonna read Invaders number 1. So the previous issue was Giant Size, so this is technically the second issue of Invaders. The previous one was Giant Size Invaders number 1. It's like a one-shot kind of issue, and this one is like the first like anthology Invaders. So another frankly fabulous first issue. Okay, Axis, here we come. Battle over Britain. Stan Lee presents The Invaders, America's greatest superheroes of World War II, The Ring of the Nebulas. An all-star extravaganza. 20 pages of fun from the marvelous folks who brought you Nostalgia Illustrated. I haven't read that. I guess that was like some sort of 1940s imprint or something. But London, England, late or part 1, From the Rhine, A Girl of Gold. Oh, London, England, late December 1941. The embattled Royal Air Force has largely won the hard-fought Battle of Britain, but still searchlights sweep the midnight skies over the River Thames during the blackout, and great barrage balloons present a deadly danger to potential Nazi dive bombers, and to a strange yet far more friendly craft approaching out of the west. What a sight, huh, Cap? The English won't be... Oh, what a sight, huh, Cap? The English won't be caught napping like the rest of Europe, Bucky, or like America herself a few weeks back at Pearl Harbor. But we invaders will see to it that doesn't happen twice either. So, a welcome chong of Wagnerian wonderment by Roy Thomas, writer, editor, and Frank Robbins, artist. Vince Coletta, inker. Petra G. colorist. John Costanza, letterer. Of course I know it was Winston Churchill himself who coined the name Invaders for us, but I'd still prefer something that says what we really are. Protectors, preservers. After all, we're mainly here to defend England, till the USA can get into this man's war. Guess I'm not... Guess I'm just hotter tempered than you, Cap. I like a name more like the Revenge Squadron, or the American Avengers, or... I'm not an American, Torch, and neither are you, since you're an android. Besides, my name means Avenging Sun, and I prefer to keep it to myself. Namor's wrong about this, because, well, I'm pretty sure if you're an American citizen, I'm not sure, like, American law, but, like, Human Torch was a police officer in the Golden Age stories we read for the channel. In those stories, he was a police officer, so he had to be a citizen if he was legal. I think he was legally Jim Hammond. That was his legal name. Even though he wasn't like a born person, but like he's still like a citizen of the United States, I guess. But what's with you, Namor? You've had a water-soaked chip on your shoulder all the time I've known you. And you've knocked it off a time or two, right, Torch? Yeah, little hot shot. If Cap says it's protectors, then protectors it is. And if you want to make something of it... Bucky, that's not what I meant, son. Let him come, CA. I'll melt him down to size. After all, what is he anyway but a juvenile delinquent wearing a mask? Stop it, both of you! Let me at him, Cap. I'll cram his fist down. My fist down his pilot light. Can't you keep those two quiet, Captain America? Look, I don't have much use for any humans, but those Nazi crumbs are the worst of the lot. I will vote we keep Churchill's name, and not rest till we do just what it says. Invade Adolf Hitler's Fortress Europa. Quite a speech, Namor. I stand with you. Just don't stand too close. Besides, right now we've got other things to worry about. Fuck! That can only mean the British are firing at us. They think we're the enemy. Don't get too upset, landlubbers. The boys down there may be good. But this baby's a hard target above or under the sea. No, wait, Namor. It's not us they're shooting at. Up there. We might have known. Nazi bombers! Junkers Jew 86Ks, to be exact, according to Fighting Frank Robbins. But who's got time to join the Ground Observer Corps at a time like this? Roy. It's our fault. We radioed ahead. We were coming in. They lowered their defenses and got caught flat-footed. That's got to be it. Then let's make up for it. Right now. Yahoo! Now you're talking. Are you up to it, Namor? You've been out of water a long time. I'm an amphibian, Firebug, not a fish. Wow, he's got his own instant heat shower. Neat. Necessary or not, neat or not, it's necessary. Let's go, Torches. Take over the controls, Captain America. You've got it, friend. Now, hotshots, are you ready? Ready. Ready. Then let's show Hitler's heroes that Nazi Germany doesn't have a monopoly on dive bombers. What about us, Cap? They left us high and dry. Don't worry, Bucky. I've a hunch we'll see more than our share of action before this night's over. Well, not far above. Well now, Toro, would you look at that? He thinks that Akak stuff can hurt us, Pappy. Let's just show him how hurt we are. I'm with you. Yeah! Well, you just killed him. Jesus. Now that's a pretty sound. One that der Führer ought to hear all the way back at the Burgersgarten. Acto lieber! Still another flying English fool. How? Jermaine, Captain. We cannot avoid him without running into the barrage balloons. Strafe him, Heinz. Knock him out of the sky. Oh, and then he says, Jermaine, Captain. But some Nazis we know are about to learn that gunfire merely turns Prince Namor into an avenging fury. You Nazis have been on the winning side too long. Himmel! It's time you learned how Poland felt, and Holland and France. And just in case you don't know the real reason the Submariners signed up for war, let me tell you about what your blitzkriegers did to my undersea kingdom. No, on second thought. You tell the British about how brave all you Nazis are, if you survive the fall. See you below, goose-steppers. 9! No, the invaders are killing it's a massacre. They're murdering all of them. They made me feel all better. Wonder how the Torches are doing. While almost directly over Piccadilly Circus. Toro, look! The German chicken's laying a few eggs. I'll blow them up before. Nope, you always have all the fun. Now it's my turn. Besides, I've got a little stunt I've been wanting to try. I just heat up the bottom bomb to make it go bang. And it triggers the one above it, and so on. Till the whole shebang goes. Well, Water Rat, it looks like we've been cut down the odds a bit. Yeah? So how come the sky is still full of Nazi bombers? We could be at this all night. We won't have to wait, firebugs. Look below! What? More trouble? Not exactly. It's the Royal Air Force! While directly below the rapidly climbing Spitfires. Woohoo! Look at Cap, the RAF! I knew they wouldn't stay out of this thing for long. Now we better land this crate fast, or we'll be hit by all the falling Nazi planes. But next time Namor ferries us across the Atlantic, I'm making sure first that his flagship is armed. Just one problem. He didn't have time to fill me in on how this... just one problem. He didn't have time to fill me in on how this baby's landing gear works. This isn't exactly a Stuzz Bearcat, you know. Maybe this lever will. Your instincts are still holding up fine, Cap. The ship's got some sort of rockets that keep us from falling too fast. In some areas, at least. Namor's people are way ahead of surface science. We're lucky he hates the Nazis 10 times worse than he hates other humans. Whoosh. No rest for the weary, though. Look, the falling planes have started fires all over this section of the city. As soon as we land, Bucky, leap out and run for it. Cheerio, Cap. The lion sleeps tonight and all that password rubbish. We've been expecting you, but I dare say you had plenty of company coming in, eh? You must be our liaison man. Then take us to... Good gosh, Cap, look! Over there! That girl! With the golden hair! Part 2 of Valkyrie Rising. Perhaps it's strange that amid so much fire and fury, Bucky Barnes can notice a gold-dressed girl. Yet even as he turns, Captain America sees precisely why his young ally cried out. Miss, look out that wall! No use. She doesn't seem to hear me. Too late for her to escape now. Unless Captain America takes a hand. Oh! Are you all right, miss? You should be down in the subway, the underground, like everybody else. What are you doing out here? I don't know, Oh, by the way, there's that glowing ring of yours. I saw you drop it when I hit you. Weird design. Is it a family heirloom, or... I don't know that either. I know you won't believe me, but I don't remember ever seeing it before. She did drop it yet somehow. I don't think she's lying. And her eyes, they're as golden as the ring itself. Miss, put this on. You must be cold. We must best be moving along, Captain. Right along with you, soldier. Can't leave it lying around. Besides, it may be of some importance to the girl. When she gets over her obvious state of shock, I'll just put it in. Greetings, Captain. Ha! We leave you alone for a minute, and the pretty ladies start gathering. How'd it go, crew? Top-notch, Cap. But it's those RAF boys who are the real heroes. It takes guts to fight off those Nazi bombers without superpowers. No arguments, Torch. Straight ahead, Cap, gents. We haven't had any luck locating this brain drain chap you fellows radio us in about, but we're still... Brain drain? A rapid-fire reference to issue number 1, so the giant-sized issue. Uh-oh, forgot you were here, miss. Gotta keep my stiff upper lip shut. Security, you know. But I seem to know that name from somewhere. Speaking of which, what's your name? I am Hilda, I think. She thinks. What a puzzle. Funny. She has a slight German accent. Yet it seems to be imposed on top of another accent, not the other way around. This girl of Cap's could be a spy, but if she were, she'd probably speak perfect English. Ha, a spy, but I'm here to fight Nazis. And if she can help us find this so-called brain drain... Here's our operations room, chappies. Just tell me what you want to see, what? Right, Tommy. A traitor called Masterman claimed this brain scum stayed safely behind in Germany. But that's not all he admitted to knowing, Namor. We'll have to hope it's enough. The BM himself, told us to give you lads the run of the place. I take it you like to see our maps. Okay, so that's in response. All those are in response. So I'd like to see our maps. So Prime Minister Winston Churchill. Who else? So I completely messed that up, so I'm sorry. So he wants to get the invaders to see the map so they can find the brain drain supervillain. They're trying to find him. So well, little lady, see anything that looks like home? Or would you rather I speaken side Dutch? Cut it, Namor. This chart, so different from our own, but somehow I feel it was once here. Wow, that's way inside the Reich. Are you sure? No, but perhaps I could only see it for looking for possible landmarks. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, invaders? It's worth the try. We'll take her with us, okay, soldier? No, sir, we merely have to detain her for questioning otherwise. Hot dog, let's go! Sorry, Bucky, but somebody's got to stay here as liaison man with the British, and you've just been elected. Liaison, me? Come on, Cap. You're kidding, ain't you? No, I guess you're not. I was gonna brief him first, but it ain't easy to owe back, lads, like that, isn't it? Not hardly, friend, as Hitler's gonna find out. Moments later, the night sky is now clear of the enemy bombers. A strangely fish-like craft rises from the rubble and heads due west. Part 3, from beyond the Siegfried Line. The English Channel. For some 900 years since the invasion of the Norman William the Conqueror in 1066, it has formed a natural barrier to the westward advances of the European predators, whether they be the Spanish Armada, Napoleon, Kaiser Wilhelm, or Adolf Hitler. But tonight some self-styled invaders are headed the other way. Amazing! We're flying so fast. The chances of Nazi interception are virtually zero. Undersea science, Captain, but I'm afraid its principles will have to remain my secret. After all, some day this insane war of yours will end, and then I don't know who my people's enemy will be. You know what, Namor? You're a real sweet guy. Am I? I'm not trying to be. Darkness still shrouds the land hours later, as the finned airship streaks over the dragon's teeth of the Siegfried Line. Hundreds of miles of mines. I don't know if that's Cap talking. Forming the western border between Nazi Germany and occupied Europe. I wonder, though, when the final crunch comes, will it do any more good than France's ill-fated Maginot Line? And not long afterwards. Keep your eyes peeled, little lady. My infrared glass will enable you to see as clearly as if... Wait, that giant crater, what the devil? I'm not sure, but I seem to, yes. I do remember this place. This is where... Yet the girl Hilda's next words are lost as... What? What in blue blazes was that? What in blue blazes was that? Don't know, Torch. A large axe of some kind. It struck don't know, Torch. A large axe of some kind. It struck our starboard wing. We're out of control. Everybody out! Now to find who threw that thing. 2-1. It wasn't just some overeager anti-aircraft gunner. No bet, Poppy. You heard the man, Hilda. Out! I've shown you how to pull the ripcord, just... No, I can't. My parachute won't open. Good Lord, she's falling fast. If I open my chute now, I'll lose her. Only one chance. Eee! Got to lower my air resistance by cannonballing down. Ah! Then snapping out of it into a power dive. Like so. Got you! Now if only this chute isn't defective too. Whip! Ooh! But we're not out of the woods yet. We're still dropping too fast. One chute won't slow us down enough. Instead of hitting like a jump from a 10-foot wall as per usual, we're going to hit at least twice that hard. I can take it. I was created to take it. But I don't know if I can shield Hilda enough to... Hold it! That warm air I feel below! The torch! You came back! Sure, I could hardly forget that you Homo sapiens are a lot more fragile than us androids. Even one who's misnamed the human torch. Well, see ya. You can relax now, Hilda. The torch's hot thermal updraft is slowing our descent. And tomorrow we'll have nothing but a couple of bruises to remember all this by. That is, if there is a tomorrow for any of us. But name our ship. How will we... Get back to merry old England? Your guess is as good as mine, girl. It'll take more than Clark Gable's hitchhiking thumb to. Well, I'll be, after all that. What is it, Captain America? The flagship. It's landing in that clearing as gently as a feather on a baby's head. Namor must have an automatic fail-safe system aboard. He just didn't know if it would work or not, so he ordered us all out, just in case. Well, not in far distance. Cap's safe. Found anything, you two? Not yet, Pappy. But that glowing war axe came from somewhere inside, just ahead. You will turn your backs, mortals, or you will perish. What the devil? Not devil's fool, but God's rather. Turn back or face the lightning bolts of the great God Fleur. Would ye feel anew the exceeding wrath of Donal, god of the raging thunder, or the searing flames of Loga, god of fire? Turn back, we command ye, or die! Special note. Sorry we had to cut our double-length epic in half this time to turn the Invaders into a regular 25 cents comic, but we'll try to make it up to you 2 short months from now, when and the invaders face this Teutonic trio in battle. Next, the Twilight of the Star Gods. Meanwhile, keep them flying. So that's the end of that issue. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.